Hello, friends. Today I invite you to take a journey into the depths of reality. We won't guess. We'll observe, reflect, and look for answers. Together. You've seen those strange videos online too, right? Where someone's gaze suddenly changes, where one side of the face looks alive, and the other, like a static mask, where someone blinks in an unnaturally sharp reptilian way, where their pupil shifts, like a lizard's, where the voice glitches and their neck pulses unnaturally. Why does this happen? Is it a glitch in the system? Or is there someone else here? Reptilians, shapeshifters, ancient legends echoing across cultures. They're said to control emotion, warp perception, and blend into human forms. Some claim they've synced with our patterns, easily tapping into our minds. Some believe they've taken high places, in politics, in tech, that they don't blink like us, don't feel like us, don't speak like us, that what we see isn't human. Hundreds of witnesses say they look like people, but behind the eyes, there's nothing, no soul, just a program. Now let's shift. As of early 2025, the EU officially approved insect powder in food, cockroach, larvae, worm, cricket, already added to bread, pasta, energy bars labeled clearly, but quietly. The reason? Ecology. Insects require less water, less land. It sounds noble. But what else is inside this shift? Scientists have long studied fungi and viruses that turn insects into zombies, like the cordyceps fungus, hijacking ants, killing them from within, or viruses that make caterpillars die on branches so spores can spread. So far, they say, these organisms can't infect humans. Yet. But everything mutates, including viruses. What happens when this mutation crosses the line? There was one study that hit me. It said insect protein doesn't align with the human body. Not like meat, not like fish. Enzymes from chitin, their hard shell, can trigger inflammation. Autoimmune responses. Some bodies reject it entirely, like a foreign object. So why are we being trained to accept it? First as eco-friendly, then as small doses, then in full meals. This isn't just about protein, it's about programming perception. Because food isn't just nutrition, it's a part of our worldview. And then there's the numbers. We're told there are 8 billion people on Earth. But open your eyes, look around. What if it's not true? What if only 2 to 3 billion are real, and the rest? Data, statistics, fabricated identities for inflated budgets. I saw a report on WO2 veterans. It claimed tens of thousands are still alive. Each year, more and more. Impossible. But each head is a payout, a line in the budget, an invisible person with a visible cost. And they keep saying, we're overpopulated. We're running out of food. Really? While half the planet is unused land? While oceans cover most of Earth? While tons of food are thrown out every day? This isn't about logic, it's about control. Insect powder, fake scarcity, artificial panic. And next? We'll recycle waste as food for the climate? It's not about care. It's about conditioning. Breaking your taste, breaking your will, until you eat and stay silent. Sick from the food, to the pharmacy, to the next pill. Looped. And even the words are a trap. Pharmacy, from Greek pharmakon. It meant both poison and medicine. The same word, fast food, fast sugar, fast satisfaction. But then, fatigue, fog, hormonal crashes, and more pills. This isn't healing, it's maintenance of slaves. They don't want you healthy. They want you functioning, barely. And you think it stops there? At food and pills? You're just at the entrance. Control through the body is just the first level. Next come the subtle layers. Emotions, hormones, impulses, decisions you believe are yours. But they're not. Look at how the crowd reacts, how easily it panics, protests, buys, on command. A few words on the news and that's it. The desired reaction, the desired action, the desired result. It's not random. It's behavior programming. If it were just about power, money would be enough. If it were just about resources, automation would solve it. But they reach for something deeper. Your mind, your identity, your essence. It feels like the human biological form is a valuable container. A container for something they need. Imagine you're a battery. Not electric, emotional. When you suffer, fear, get angry, become dependent, wait, you emit energy. To whom? Where? Why? Some call them egregores, others parasitic consciousness forms, and some say it outright. They're not human. They feed on emotion. They don't want your success. They want your pain. Why are they in politics? Because it's the easiest place to pull strings, to create fear, instability, anger, war, scarcity. Where there's power, there's control over emotional fields. Look at how many strange people you see in high offices. Emotionless, cold, too perfect, too inhuman. Their gaze, their skin, their behavior. They don't care about consequences. They feel no empathy, because their purpose is different. And maybe their nature is too. There's a theory that reptilian civilizations have long been embedded in power structures. They don't want chaos. They want a controlled swarm. A hive where people eat what they're told, think what they're given, and ask no questions. Because knowledge is dangerous to the system. But is there a way out? Yes. Not through rebellion, but by exiting the game from within. You've seen too much for this to be just a theory. You feel it. Something's off with this world. And you're right. But now you have a choice: remain the battery or become the observer. Stay part of the script or start writing your own. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video. And don't forget to track what you put on your plate.